Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my next live stream. This evening we're flying from Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca. I haven't done much in the aircraft, just lighting it up. So you're connecting the external power and switching on some lights. And I will now start to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, set up the aircraft to my next live stream. This is also the first flight for me, or actually the second flight. I'm using self-loading cargo, which is a very nice little program. I used it this afternoon for the first time, so I'm not really used to it, but I really like it so far. It's not that easy to use with the Flybywire A320 because there are some problems with doors, but overall I think that should be no problem. So let me see, I will open this door here. Okay, it's opened. And let's see. So seatbelt signs are on. Smoking signs on auto, navigation lights on. And then we can start the boarding.
Hi, cabin crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
So I'm just having a look on the route here. Besides that, okay. Oh, Jordan, you just subscribed. Thank you very much. So let me see in the A320. I'm online on IVAO, so we'll have some ATC tonight. We're gonna have some ATC in Frankfurt. On the way, there is no center online at the moment, and then there will be also tower and I think it's ground controller in Palma de Mallorca. So let me see here. We're requesting the data. Lufthansa flight 1152, that's correct, from Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca. Block time will be a sum of 2 hours 24 minutes. Oops, I misclicked there. Let me see if this is, yeah, this is still in. And we'll go to the weight and balance. It's under request. And start boarding. And then if we go to the init page, then we can see init request here, and the MCDU will be filled automatically using the data I just received. Zero fuel weight. Let me see. Block fuel will be 7.3. Let's make it 7.4 tons. 7.4 tons. And we will also fuel that up here. 7,400. Refueling will take roughly 5 minutes. IRS will be aligned in 5 minutes as well. So that's pretty good. For departure we are expecting runway 18. So that will be what will be our departure route. I guess it's Aniki. Yeah, Aniki 1 Foxtrot departure. Okay, this the system took 25 left for departure. This is definitely wrong. Didn't change that in the sim brief. But anyway, we will program in the runway 18 for departure. Aniki 1 Lima departure. And then let's see, after Aniki I'm going Yankee 163 to Herbie, and that's already in. So we clear the discontinuity and that's it. So AOC menu, ADIS. So first of all, we want to receive the ADIS for Frankfurt. Send. And we also want to receive the... oh, it's already in. the Addons for Palma de Mallorca. So the first one already received. Frankfurt Tower information Delta is current. Let's print that out to set everything up for the departure.
Hi, we're just about to set up here, so we're happy for you to close the doors once everyone's on board. Thank you.
Oh, and there's no tower online in Palma, so we cannot receive the Addons for the moment.
Okay, great. We're almost done.
Actually, what I did is I saved some own sound files for the self-loading cargo, starting I think with the welcome message. It's gonna be interesting how that sounds. So, perf. Nay. We will have flaps 1. We're not going to use Flightsim today. We're just giving toga. And then we have V1, V rotate, and V2 set in. This is not yet working. Okay. By the way, Barcelona is our alternate today. Flight number is correct. Block fuel 7.4. We're still refueling, so the IRS needs 2 more minutes, while the refuel needs 1 more minute. That's perfect. Let's see what the self-loading cargo is doing. Okay, there's still 84 passengers remaining. Actually, there's also cabin music. I will turn that on. I think it's quite loud. Maybe it's okay for you. Not sure. So let us do the before start checklist to the line. Cockpit preparations are completed. The signs are on and auto. ADIRS is aligned in less than 1 minute. Fuel quantity is 7.4 tons. The takeoff data is already set, and we set the parameter for 1032 over here and over here as well. So the IRS is aligned. Before starting, checklist to the line is completed. So refueling is finished as well. I typed in 7.4, actually it's 7.380, but that's no problem. We still have 69 passengers remaining until boarding is completed. So let's see what we have on ATC side. We have Frankfurt Tower, we have Langenradar, and that's it so far. So we will tune in 119.905 already. 119.905. So we prepared for that. And now we're just waiting until all the passengers are boarded. Currently we have 58 passengers remaining. Let's see if we get runway 18 for departure, or if it's 25 center. We can close the cabin already. And still we're doing a little outside check here. I really love this aircraft. Flybywire A320 is just amazing. Really nice. self-loading cargo. I think it simulates emergencies as well, because you cannot see it, but there is a button for show current medical issues. Currently there is none, but I think it's simulated as well. We can also address the cabin with the departure delay or boarded takeoff, whatever it is. And it's also showing us how many passengers are seated, how many of the passengers are secured, so which of them fastened the seatbelt. For now we can turn on the APU bleed already. And here is the how to reading light is off. Reading light is off. I don't know why this lamp is on here. Dome lights are off. I don't know. So anti-skid is on as well. And as we are close to getting ready, we can finish the before start checklist. So before start checklist below the line. Windows and doors are closed and locked. Beacon lights are on. Mobile phones have switched off. Thrust levers are on idle. And the parking brake is set to park. Before start checklist completed. So we have 33 passengers still remaining to board. Departure is set for into 9 minutes. So that will be a little bit close while we need to taxi to the runway as well. But I think that's gonna be okay still. So if I check the briefing, why can't I? Ah, now it's working. Weather charts. Okay, we will have a strong backwind. That's really nice. Usually I got more like headwinds, but this is actually better. So we will make, we will save some time on our way to Palma. That's really good. So if we get off the ground a few minutes later, that would be no problem at all. You can see there are some clouds here, here, and here. Nothing affects us. We're flying through this one, so that's gonna be a little bit bumpy. Now we're going down here over Zurich. We turn left and go straight towards Palma. So we can set the initial climb, which will be 4,000 feet, I guess. 11 passengers are remaining. Actually, what I just thought is that that the overlay is not there. So let me just change that. Okay, I need a new one. I don't understand that. Browser. Oh, yeah, forget about that. Boarding is finished. I can close the door. And there you go. You have your overlay. And now I'm gonna close the door. We can
Hi,
start the
Captain.
APU.
All passengers are on board and doors have been closed.
Thank you. Cabin crew, please arm doors, thank you.
So the APU is going up, and we are switching over to tower frequency. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. My name is Dennis Kunz. On behalf of the first officer, Mr. Henry Miller, the cabin crew and myself, I'd like to welcome you on board this flight today. We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be up in the air in the next 15 minutes or so. For now though, the ground crew are loading the last of the baggage into the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we can make a departure as soon as they are finished. Thank you. That was my welcome message. Very nice. So I need to optimize the sound a bit, but overall it's quite okay. Now let us receive the clearance. We have information. What is it? Delta? Yes. Frankfurt Tower, Gude, die Lufthansa 55 Juliet at gate Alpha 30. Information Delta on board, ready for startup.
This is the 55 Juliet, Frankfurt Tower, hello, Delta correct. Startup approved, hit Palma, Aleki 1 Lima departure, flight plan route. Come via the SID, flight correction 4000 feet, squawk 6621.
Cleared Palma de Mallorca via the Aniki 1 Lima departure flight planned route. Climb via the SID except maintain 4000, squawk 6621 for Lufthansa 55 Juliet.
Orbit 320, you are identified. Contact Langen Radar on frequency 136.955. Goodbye. Ciao.
So actually he gave us the 25 for departure. 25 center. No?
Yeah, I mean, you can't just interrupt other people.
I got 1 Lima, forget about that.
Orbit 3208 transmission for him to read back, so send my note.
So what we can do now is we disconnect the external power. Disconnect.
805. Dankeschön. Bye bye.
Orbit 320, negative. 136.955.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet ready for push.
Frequency 136 at 9955. Orbit 320.
Orbit 320, correct, gerne, ciao. Irania 407, line up runway 25 center and wait.
Line up wait, 25 center airport.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet ready for push.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, push stick approved.
Push approved, Lufthansa 55 Juliet. So we're calling in the TAC. So unfortunately there's no voice. What about this one? So this afternoon it wasn't working when I tried to push.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, after push, contact apron 121.855.
121.855 after push, Lufthansa 55 Juliet. So ground is online. 121. Let's push first. Parking brake is released, pushing backwards. and we're checking the frequency of apron.
Iran Air
121.855.
230, 9 knots, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Take off to flight center Alpha Delta. Thank you.
So, and the push started. Let me get a little bit slower. We can already switch the frequencies to 121.855. And we are clear to start number 2. APO bleed is on, starting number 2, N2 is rising.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down.
And starting number 1.
Place the mask over your mouth and nose, like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats and
Stop,
emergency
push
lighting
back.
will lead you to your closest exit and slide. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While
So
wait for
we
takeoff,
set the parking brake.
take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in
Oh,
front
we're a
of
little
you.
bit off the line.
Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the flight.
So number 2 started as well. Pushback truck released. Us. So we can start with the flight control check. Full up, neutral, full down, neutral, full left, neutral, full right, neutral. Rudder, full right, neutral, full left, neutral. Perfect. So flight controls are working as well. So after start checklist, anti-ice is not required. Actually, what is the temperature outside? Outside temperature 4 degrees, so it's not required yet. Auto throttle speed is off and thrust is set to idle. The go around the pitch trim is set to 0, as we don't use it today, and the rudder trim is set to 0 as well. So after start checklist complete, so we can contact ground now for the taxi clearance. Frankfurt Apron, schönen guten Abend. Die Lufthansa 55 Juliet after pushing from gate Alpha 30, ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, good evening. Taxi to runway 18 via November 7 and November.
November 7 and November to runway 18, Lufthansa 55 Juliet. So taxi clearance is received, so we can release the parking brake, turn on the taxi lights, and start taxi.
Frankfurt Apron good, we are now crossing runway 25 center and we prefer send Alpha 25.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Victor, good evening. Taxi to the 6 Alpha Victor, taxi to gate Alpha 25 via November 5.
It's an amazing aircraft.
November
Just an amazing aircraft. And it's free there. It's completely free.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Victor to
So
send
that's
Alpha
really great.
25 via November and November 6.
Flaps set to 1+F. Oh, we can arm the speed brakes already. And you set November 7, that is the left one, if I remember correctly. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Victor Alpha 25 November 5.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Victor Alpha 25 November 5.
So departure time was already some minutes ago, but we're on our way, and that's good. So I will tell the crew now to take their seats. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Victor, sorry,
And
can
I
we,
also need
take
to
the Alpha
contact them
40?
here as well,
No,
because
right,
otherwise
November.
the checklist won't recognize it. So
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Victor.
call them here as well.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Victor Roger, send Alpha 1 Alpha 40
Auto
November.
brakes max. Takeoff config tested normal, no blue. Before takeoff checklist, to the line. Flight controls checked. Flight instruments checked. Briefing is confirmed. FMA and takeoff data is set. We have V1 121, VR 122, and we rotate on 126. Transponder code is set 6621. And Ika-Memo, takeoff no blue. Before takeoff checklist to the line completed. Going a little bit fast here, so go a little bit slower. Also, what we do next is we turn off the APU. Don't need that.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Victor on Platz 17.
So mode selector set back to normal. Flaps are set.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, contact Frankfurt Tower 119, 05, guten Flug.
119.905 Lufthansa 55 Juliet. Dankeschön, schönen Abend noch, tschüss. And we're over to tower. Whoops. And let me check if we have approach. No, 136955 is the next one, the center controller. 136955. 136. Whoops. No, I don't want to zoom. 136. 9. Tower, schön genommen. Nochmal die Lufthansa 55 Juliet on November. 9.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, Frankfurt Tower, hallo, wind 230 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 18, Lufthansa 55 Juliet, danke. Before takeoff checklist below the line. Cabin is secured for takeoff. Engine mode selector is set to normal. TCAS. T-A-R-A. Squawk is on. Mode Charlie. And PAX 1 and PAC 2 is off. Landing lights on. Runway turn off lights on. Strobe lights on. And the wing lights on, so we're visual for everyone. And we can now keep it rolling. as we already got the takeoff clearance. Actually, we can take on the wind predictive wind shear system. Whoops! Oh. I don't know what happened there. Taxiing off the runway. Good thing is the runway is long enough. So we're back on the runway.
Lufthansa 334 requesting taxi to gate. Lufthansa 334, taxi via Mike
Mantoga, SRS.
17, Mike 24, hold shot 25 center. Taxi via Mike 17, Mike 24, holding short 25 center, Lufthansa 334.
100.
Checked. We won and rotate.
Positive climb.
Positive climb, gear up. The passengers are screaming, but that's just because of the system. Climb power. And autopilot on. Actually, it's still on toga. Climb power. Don't know what happened there.
334, crossing approved, after contact apron 1.855, goodbye.
Ground spoilers disarmed.
Crossing approved, after contact 121.855, Lufthansa 334, thank you for your service, bye.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, airborne.
Flight identified, contact Langen Radar 136.955, goodbye.
136955 for Lufthansa 55 Juliet. Dankeschön, schönen Abend noch. Tschüssi.
Danke der Ausstattung.
Flaps up. Langengude, die Lufthansa 55 Juliet on the Aniki 1 Lima departure.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, Langen identified, climb flight at 270.
Continue climb 370 for Lufthansa 55 Juliet. Danke.
Iran 407 Langen identified, climb flight at 260.
So we're clear for flight level 370, our final flight, or cruising altitude, final flight level. Currently, I'm not quite. Oh, we have a speed restriction of 220 knots until Ried, which is this one here. So we maintain 220 speed. Barrier set to standard as we pass 5,000 feet. And once we passed Ried over here, then the autopilot should increase the thrust to 250 knots, or even greater if we pass flight level 100 already. So we should now see that little arrow going up to 250. And we have here purple 250 down here. Two and a half miles to go, which was 30 seconds actually. Actually, it's gonna be close. Yeah, we passed Aniki, so this is going up to 250 knots now, and as soon as we pass flight level 100, that should be cleared, and the climb rate will be reduced as well, so to increase the the speed. See, that's it. It's gone. I'm passing to 10,000, so we can turn off all the lights. And of course, turn on the bleeds. Create window heat, bleed off.
Lufthansa 67 Express. Just to confirm, Delta Foxtrot 622. 622. Lufthansa 67 Express. Wunderbar. Orbit 320.
And for now, we don't have any turbulences in front of us. And it will just start over the Alps. So we have some time left until they rise. So I think it's time to turn off the seatbelt signs, is it? Let's have a look from the outside. Actually, there are no nav and logo lights. They are on, so that's really sad. I like the new Lufthansa color scheme. I really like it. I mean, it's typically European, so it's quite boring, but still I like it. I like the bluish color of it, or purplish, whatever it is. I mean, of course it's blue, but there is a little bit purple in it, like a purple tint or something. Yeah, and yeah, of course it stays boring, but on the other hand, I think it looks quite professional, actually. So what we can do now is we can check if there is a tower controller, or actually let me check that on WebEye. Yeah, there is. There is a tower controller in Palma at the moment. So for Palma, we request the ATIS.
Go 775, switching come up to the straight and slack day. Want to do this later, Sierra. Bye bye.
And it should be received by now, so the 8 is not available. Okay, that's really sad, but then we can receive the weather request. Send. And actually, if you have a look here, airports, Frankfurt, Palma and Barcelona, so the alternate airport is in there as well. And as soon as we receive the message, company message already there, perfect. I can print that, and we can see here we have Frankfurt, we have Palma. And if we scroll down, we have Barcelona as well, all on one paper sheet. Let's print it out here. So let's take that and already start to type in the approach information as far as we get them. We have QNH of 1028. We have a temperature of 8 degrees. We have 330 at 7. Oh, is it? Let's see. Oh no, 330 at 7. Yeah. And then let's see. I think we will have one of the runways 24. So I think it's gonna be the shorter one, so ILS 24 left. It's just a guess, I'm not sure about that. And we're flying the, actually we need to check. Eh? Oh. Because I pressed the P button, my simulator paused. Okay, so we have Palma. The Lunik to what is it? Lunik to Kilo, Lunik to Papa. What do we have? Okay, just these two. So what we have here is Lunik 2 Papa and Lunik 3 Mike. Well, Lunik 2 Papa. Looks good from Lunik. Is there anything else? There's Aquinas and Lunik 2 Papa. Where's the other Lunik? Why is there just one? Momep? Morse? Rixet? Loris? Tolstoy? Oh, here. Lunik 2 Kilo. Let me see if I can spot the difference. No, actually, it looks the same. Oh, this is okay. 2 Kilo is continuous descent arrivals. Yeah, well, by ATC usable between 23 and 7 local. Okay, so we won't get the 2 Kilo. I think it's gonna be the 2 Papa. Lunik 2 Papa, and I'm not sure about the transition here. Lunik 2 Papa. We have the Lunik, and then SLP, and then CDP. Okay, so we take the CDP transition. Insert. Okay. Let me see. Here's Lunik, and then Lunik to Papa. Until the final fix for runway 24 left. Perfect. And then what we can do next is on the approach page, we now have radio as well as baro. And we can type in the
407, pass your message.
We can type in the decision altitude.
You're ready to contact flight level 250. You may check that.
It's gonna be interesting because cannot see that.
That's a 50. Now you cleared 260.
Actually, Cap de Pera transition is not well. Anyway, approach.
That's a 467 X-ray descent flight level 1.
24 left, ILS Zulu.
Lufthansa
full is RVR. We need RVR 550, and we have a decision altitude. Cut Bravo of 2. Actually, we are Alpha, so 211 is the decision height. And for Yankee, it's the same. So 211, we can type in 211 here into radio. Okay, and then check outside the weather, because I think we had some turbulences in here. Well, yeah, but I think it's still okay. Should still be okay. So if we check the program page, we have a maximum flight level of 385 and an optimum flight level of 385, and our cruising will be 370, so we're close to the optimum. We have to go 370 as we're going through French and Spanish airspace, and they have, unlike the semicircular rule, they have it not east and west, but north and south, if I remember correctly. So south flights are odd, and north flights are even flight levels. So that's quite good. And what we also can do is, if we check the Palma approach charts for the no, not Lunik to Kilo, but the Lunik to Papa arrivals. Actually, I think the Captapera transition was not... Let me check. Okay, so... So... Lunik, Captapera... Okay, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Lufthansa 55 Juliet, we're switching over to Unicorn 122.8, thanks for the ADC, and have a great evening. Bye-bye. Over to Unicorn 122.8. There you go. 122.8. That's it. We're done with the ATC for now. So I think the next one will be Marseille, if they stay online, and then we have Palma approach online. And I just saw actually they are running the runway 06 left and right for arrival. So that means if they continue to do that, we need to change our FMC, but actually that would be no problem. So we will see what happens when we get close to the airport. Actually, let me see. I think there's a new meter out. Oh, I checked the wrong wind. See, that's the problem. I checked the wrong meter. I checked Barcelona, I think. Yeah, checked Barcelona. So actually, the QNH is 1027. We have a temperature of still 8 degrees, but we have wind of 070 at 7. Okay, and then we can also change the arrival. So in that case, I think we're gonna get, yeah, good question, ILS 6 left. Yeah, because 6 right doesn't have the ILS, as it looks like. So ILS 6 left. We are flying the Lunik, I think it's 3 mic now, but let us check that. Canis and Lunik. Kina 3 mic, Lunik 3 mic, yeah. There you go. Lunik 3 mic arrival. And actually it's quite windy out here. Lunik 3 mic. I'm not sure if we should take which transition we should take. If there is no. Well, the problem is I cannot see any transitions here. I mean, I have the Captapera transition over here. But I don't know what ADX or MJV is, so actually MJV is Mallorca, so if we fly to Lunik, I think we're going south of it, so let's take the Mallorca transition. Actually, I'm not sure if we're really gonna fly that, but just to have something in there. So if we check the flight path again, so here's Lunik, and then we go to Captapera, Nakop, Mallorca, and then we're gonna get the turn to runway 06 left. It is possible that they might bring us north of the airport. I'm actually not sure about that, but I think that should be no problem. Okay, and I have again the problem. I knew I shouldn't have done that. That my database is not working anymore. I don't know why. I don't get any upward. So I'm connected to SimBrief, and I am also connected to Navigraph. So I absolutely don't know why this is not working. But well, that's not good. Okay, then I have to switch to that. Okay, anyway, I have to switch to the Navigraph desktop version. That's no problem for me, but still, it's a little bit sad, as you guys cannot follow what I'm doing, because I have no two screens. So I'm doing everything over one screen, so I cannot share the screen. I need to share the window itself. But yeah. So, Navigraph. I cannot find the Navigraph. Navigraph charts. There you go. Okay, let me have a look. Untitled or something like that is the other one. It's from when you come from... No, actually, that's the one coming from the north. Okay, well, we will see what the controller gives us, if there is a controller. If not, we can go from the south, or actually, what I could do as well is that I just type it in, and let's see what the FMC tells me. A Lunik 3 mic via Adretic, whatever it is, like this, and then gotta check that. So we are on the Lunik. Cop the para. Okay. So you can see here, if we take the ADX VOR, it's taking us from Mallorca over here in a left turn and then to 06 left. So this is not really necessary. We can delete that and just fly the normal route. And we are approaching our cruise flight level, so there is time for another announcement to the passengers. Let me see. Here. Oh. What happened? Okay, I don't know. I just wanted to do the Reach Cruise announcement, but well, it just disappeared. The next one would be Top of Descent, so I don't know. And it is a little bit bumpy, but we passed the Alps, I think. Yeah, basically, and the moon is rising over there. Where is it? There. There is the moon coming up. That looks great. Does it? Time for a screenshot. Let me check if I made it with the beacon lights on. Nope, of course not. Let me try again. Okay. There you go. Beacon light is on. Great. Great, great, great. Hi, we have overspeed. Still overspeed. So I put on the seatbelt signs for passengers. I don't know why we're on overspeed. That's basically no problem as so let's turn down to Mach 0.80. I mean, the overspeed is not good, but it's not like the aircraft is braking or something. It's just... Actually... Auto throttle. The auto throttle was off. I think that was the problem. We were climbing with full thrust all the time. I didn't notice that. Or maybe it just turned off. I don't know. Well, there should be a turbulence announcement, but there isn't one as well. So I think something must be not working correctly. Well, strange. Anyway, so passengers don't know what's going on, but I'm not sure, maybe the systems itself recognize it. What's interesting is I turned on the seatbelt signs, there was no announcement, which should be there. All passengers are seated, so no one is running around, but just 81 persons are secured. So that means that even if as the seatbelt sign is on, not all of them have them actually on and closed. I don't like that. Okay, here the seatbelt sign is on as well, but I think we can turn it off again. Strange. Also no announcement that the seatbelt signs have been switched off again. Okay, anyway. We're now like 27 minutes into the flight. We will land at 2052 Zulu. We have where is it? At the moment we have 1943, so we just need 1 hour and 10 minutes to go. So what we're hearing is the passengers in the back. I think it's really strange that we don't have any voices over here. Also the in-flight service is not starting, as well as the movie. So I click to start it. There should be an announcement now, but I think it's not working. Don't know what happened there. It's not working. There should be a cabin announcement that the in-flight movie now just started. It's not working, so there must be something wrong. And by the way, we are expected in 2 hours and 5 minutes, but we have a lot of backwind of 60 knots here, so we will be way earlier. As we just saw, we have 1 hour 10 minutes to go until we reach the runway. If we get the northern route, we'll be even faster. But in the end we will see. But I think it's quite loud, isn't it? Passenger ambience volume, turn off. Automatically turn off on-boarding music when appropriate. Yes. Boarding music volume is okay. Safety announcement volume is okay. Strange. Can I find anything about the sound files? If there's, I don't know, if there's something wrong, or if I don't know. Also, I still have the problem with the charts here. I cannot check the charts. Don't know why. It's just I'm losing the connection. What happens if I go back into SimBrief and just make it actually refresh it? Nothing. What happens here? Nothing. Straight. Great. Lufthansa coffee cup. We'll later on also check the top of descent, because this is unfortunately not yet implemented into the FMC top of descent. I'm flying the developer version. So I'm not quite sure. I think it is in the experimental version, I think, but I'm not sure about that. So there is actually no ATC in front of us. Let me have a look on the route. Yeah, we're making a left turn, so we will go through Marseille. He's currently online. Palma approach is already offline, unfortunately. There's just tower online for now. And there's Ibiza approach online, but he's not responsible now for Palma. So there's another Lufthansa flight. I just saw on the web eye he's coming from Cologne. He flew down a different route than us. Totally different, by the way. And he landed at Genoa, departed from there to Palma. What is he doing? Departed, landed on 24 left in Palma. Did one traffic pattern, and then yeah, and then departed again, and is now flying back to Frankfurt. He's not flying any like tour, any world tour or something. So, well, yeah, kind of strange. Okay. Actually, I'm going to get something to drink, and I will be back very shortly. The latest when we are coming into Marseille airspace. So I will be right back. And I am back. Shortly before we approach Marseille airspace. Nothing else happened. Tower is still online. So we can fly as we want. And there is the message. And I need to now contact Marseille. Our frequency is 126155. One, 2, 6. One, 5, 5.
Identifié. Tournez à droite, direct Mike Tango Lima, montez au niveau 320.
Marseille Control, bonsoir. Lufthansa 55 Juliet, flight level 370, inbound coated.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, Marseille, hello. Proceed direct Zatir.
Proceed direct Zatir, Lufthansa 55 Juliet, thank you.
Soleil Yankee Mike identifié, tournez à droite direct Montélimar, montez niveau 320.
Vatir.
Directement
I thought it's Satir, but actually it's Vatir.
Directement numéro, on peut 320.
That's good, saves us some more time. Not that we're gonna need it, but still we have it. So we have 2 minutes past 8 Zulu time, and we will land in 45 minutes. Our passengers, or our arrival, is expected still in 2 hours 5 minutes. So actually I was right. The self-loading cargo just froze. So actually, yeah, I don't know how to like reconnect that, because I know that the self-loading cargo is saving the flight status every 30 seconds, but I cannot do, like, you know, if I try to, let's just try it. I close it down. Don't think that's working, but well, close it down. I restart it, and it looks like it did not finish your previous flight. Would you like to restore it? Yes. So I now click yes. I restored it, the self-loading cargo, but as of now, I cannot hear any passengers. There is no connection between the medical issues or crew reports. The satisfaction is not there, but actually I can turn on the seatbelt signs for turbulence. Anyway, there is no announcement. So actually I don't know why this is even saving. I will just, it's really unfortunate, but I will close it down. It's not working, not helping anyway.
Soleil 821, contactez Ajaccio approche 121,050, la bonne jaune.
Contact Ajaccio approche 121,050. Merci pour votre service et à très bientôt. Au revoir.
Shuttle 010 identified, continue as fine. Continue. Shuttle 010.
Lufthansa 683 is for 10 minutes out of cockpit.
Roger.
There was just a guy requesting, not requesting, he just said we are out of cockpit. I cannot understand that. I mean, he's flying. So normally, if you ask the controller if you can leave the cockpit for a specific amount of time, that should be no problem. I've never seen that a controller said it's not possible, unless you were leaving his airspace within like 3 minutes to come to the next controller or something. But yeah, well, never seen that before. But this guy just said we are out of cockpit for 10 minutes, so no matter if you allow it or not, no matter where I am or not, I will be out of cockpit. And yeah, actually, I don't think that's a nice way of doing that. I'm just checking because there's always some spam in my chat, so I'm looking where I can here. Blocked words. Because now I can report them as spam. And will be reduced. Perfect. Perfect.
Mike Papa 003 identified, continue as fine.
So what I do now is, I mean, there is some time left until the top of descent, but what I will do is I will check the Navigraph charts. Let me see if it's working here in the Zim again. Don't think so. I think there must be some of loss of connection between FSUA PC or something, because the charts are not working anymore, and also the self-loading cargo was not working anymore, so there must be something happening. Maybe it was because I pressed pause, I don't know. Okay, so I will now open the Navigraph charts. I will open the charts for Palma de Mallorca again. I will open the Lunik 3 Mike arrival, and then I will say, okay, the Lunik has to be passed above flight level 100. And then Captapera, there is no altitude restriction, and over Mallorca there is no altitude restriction as well. So basically, let me see if there's Lunik 2 Juliet. 47 miles from here to the threshold, 22. So yeah, I will pass Lunik. Actually, just the Lunik 2, Lunik 3 Mike. Okay, I don't see any difference. I see. The Lunik 3 Mike. Runway 06 arrivals, and 2 Papa was the speed limit point. Okay, so I don't have any altitude restriction. Except maintain more than 4,000. So let me calculate. I'll let the FMC calculate. We're going. Let's say we want to be at 4,000 over Mallorca. We have 266 nautical miles to go. So if we use the top of descent, we want to be at 4,000 feet, or let's say we want to be at 6,000 feet, and we have a vertical distance of what was it? I can't remember. 260. So we could descend with about 800 to let's say 900 feet per minute. So this is a little bit too slow, as we're going thrust idle. We will descend quite fast. So I think something around 2,000, 2,500, that should be okay.
India Whiskey Tango 2237, Marseille, hello, direct Vapier.
And right now the tower is offline as well. So the funny thing is, when I was in Frankfurt, I thought about flying to Ibiza instead of Palma. But then I decided to fly to Palma, as I visited Palma myself very often, like in real life. But how we can see right now, it would have been better to fly to Ibiza. On the other hand, we don't know what happened, so could also be possible that Ibiza will be offline as well, and Palma will be online again.
Preparation, reduce Mach 0.73.
Reducing to 0.73, India Mike Papa 00.
Marseille, control good evening, this is Spanair 2761, Lomas intersection flight level 360. Spanair 2761, Marseille, hello, direct Nostar. Direct Nostar, Spanair 2761.
Oh, it's really sad that the self-loading cargo is not working. That's really, really sad.
Condor 240 minutes, no further ATC, Unicom 122.8, have a good flight. Unicom 122.8, goodbye, sorry for the problem. Don't worry, be happy.
The controller. So nice. Actually, where is this Condor? Cannot see him. I cannot see him. Ah, here it is. 24 Juliet from Olbia to Zurich. So what I want to do now is I request another meter for Palma if there is any change in the wind. AOC menu. And what we do next is we make a little fuel check. I mean, fuel is definitely enough. We have 4.5 tons in. But I just want to know how much fuel this A320 burns, if it fits to what the SimBrief is telling me. Oh, so this is in operating as well. Okay. So, what do we have here? Palma, 080 at 6. 080 at 6. So basically,
Marseille, bonjour, Alpine 1389 pour un essai radio.
Well, nothing really changed.
Alpine 1389, Marseille,
We have,
bonjour.
7
j'ai
degrees.
peut-être une idée pour votre souci.
And the QNH is now
Alpine 1389.
still the same. No, we have 8. I had a look in Barcelona again.
Si ça marche pas, essayez comme 1. Si comme 1 marche pas, essayez comme 2. Si comme 2 marche pas, allez sur Unicom puis réessayez.
And let's see on the prop page, to Mallorca we have 225 nautical miles. So what we do here is entering the distance. If I click sync here, it just syncs with the flight simulator, but it takes the next waypoint, which is Vatir in 48 nautical miles here. So I cannot tell him that I don't want this waypoint, but that I want some other waypoint, which is Mallorca VOR. So we still have a lot of time. Charts still not working. Ah yeah, we wanted to do a fuel check, didn't we? So this is the flight plan. Block fuel was 7.3, but I made it 7.4. So I just put in like a little bit more. And then let us check the route. Here it is. And we can see here this point EFOB is the estimated fuel on board, and that's always in, like the most top Aniki 1 Foxtrot, so we should have at Aniki we should have 6.4 tons. But right now we are flying direct Vatir, and at Vatir we got a shortcut there, so that will be different anyway. So at Vatir we should have 4.3 tons, and we actually have 4.4 tons. So perfect. That's absolutely fitting. I think it might have been a little bit too less if we wouldn't have that headwind, backwind of 39 knots, and the shortcut. But on the other hand, it's 100 kilograms more than what we need, and therefore I think it's quite good because we have fuel remaining, 40 alternate, reserve fuel, holding fuel, and so on. So at the Mallorca VOR we should have 3.7 tons. Should we have Vatir 4.3 and we have 4.4? Yeah, so we should have a 3.7, and when we arrive in Palma we should have 3.6. So wind information on Vatir at flight level 370,040 at 009, and we have a backwind of 61. So what do we have? We have just 39. Oh, actually that's correct, this is the wind here. Vatir 39 here, 39, perfect. Actually I have to admit I don't know what this number is. And we have NOTAMs over here. NOTAMs for departure airport Frankfurt. A lot of NOTAMs over here. Approach procedures are here. By the way, here runway daily from 22 to 3:45 Zulu. Runway 07 left and 25 right is closed. 25 center is closed. 18 is closed. Sequence flashing lights. Runway 07 right. And destination airport. Data link departure clearance and startup services not available. Okay, that's not a problem. Taxiway north is closed. Aerodrome and vicinity bird concentration. Type of birds starlings. Runways 06 left 24 right is closed. On the 22nd, actually, what do we have? Today is the 21st, is it? Yeah, today is the 21st. So on the 21st, from 00 to 0430 and 2230 to 2359, runway 06 left 24 right is closed. So that's no problem because we are earlier than that. Approach procedures. No destination altitude. Okay, there's not much. There is not much. I don't think we have to divert to Barcelona, so I will skip that. My cat's coming in. Don't know if you can hear that. Well, yeah, but basically that was the important information. So let's see, what do we have? To Mallorca we have 173 nautical miles, so let's refresh that. 173. Okay, that means that we have roughly 1,300 feet per minute we have to go. As I said, we're going...
Lufthansa 552 left, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a good day.
Amazing ATC. Lufthansa 55 Juliet. Yes, we are switching over to Unicom. Unfortunately, there's no ATC. Anyway, we wish you a pleasant evening. Thanks for the really great ATC, and it seems as if you have a happy life. So enjoy it. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
And we're over in Unicom. So here we are. Moon is up. Sun is down. And we have 165 nautical miles to Mallorca. So let me check what happens on 150. Okay. So I want to start at 150 nautical miles. The reason is, no, actually we can start at like 120. Yeah, that's a better. 120 nautical miles. The reason is, 1,900 feet per minute is quite okay to descend with. The thing is, I think we're descending a little bit faster, and we are also reducing the speed as we get lower. So I think basically if we start 120 nautical miles, this will even be too early, but well, better safe than sorry, isn't it? What I do now is I check the ILS chart once more. The ILS 06 left, and because, yeah, that's it. We need to be at 2,000 to establish on the ILS, on the DME 5 Palma. Well, and that means we have to descend to 3,000 over Mallorca, which is the initial approach fix. And let me read the missed approach procedure. Climb direct to St. John VOR, turn left and follow radial 026 to St. John to DME 7.5, turn right maximum 210 knots to intercept and follow radial 268. Inbound Cap de Pera VOR, maintain max 2000 until 20 DME CDP, then continue climb to 3000 and wait for ATC instructions. So basically The go around altitude will be 2,000 feet until 20 DME Captapera VOR. Actually, is there a way I can? Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, see. Here you are. I can show you. The Navigraph charts. So Palma ILS 06 left. Here's the Mr. Preach procedure I just read. We will go over that quite soon again. We'll just check the routing again. So Captapera VOR, we could already descend to 3,000. And we should go into a holding there to be at 3,000, but actually I think that's a little bit too low. So we can stay at, let's say, 5. We don't have any ATC, so that should be no problem. But we will descend to 3,000 from our way from Captapera to Mallorca. And after Mallorca, we are flying this radial over here. Either that one or that one. I'm not sure what the FMC has programmed in. What I will do now is I will actualize, refresh this one, so 139. But we don't want to 6,000, we want to 3,000. Actually, why is there no difference? 1,800? 1,000, okay. So, yeah, I just changed it in the flight simulator. Here, Mr. Preach, climb direct to St. John VOR, turn left, maximum of 185 knots. Follow the radial 026, is this one, to Captapera, St. John to DME 7.5 St. John. Turn right of a heading of 088 or a radial of 26 is 8 degrees from Captapera VOR. Maintain maximum of 2,000 because we don't want to interrupt the departing traffic on 06. So maintain 2,000 until at least 20 DME Captapera, and then we can climb to 3,000 and wait for ATC instructions, which basically means we need to hold at Captapera. So, what we're gonna need is 117.7, which is the Son St. John VOR. We need that for the go around. So, what I will do is I will set that in 117.7. Oh, that's Toulouse. 117, yeah, okay, so it has Toulouse right now, but that's no problem. I will set in a radial of 026 because this is the course we need to go once we are going around. And yeah, that's it. So what I will do now is we're going direct Verso. No, direct Lunik already. Perfect. So let us start to descend, and I'm going to flight level 110 for now, so that I can reduce the speed to 250 knots. What do we have next? Here is throttle idle, as I said, and descending. What I can do now to make it like not an open descent is at MGV I want to have 3,000 feet here, so I can make an altitude constraint of 3,000 over Mallorca. Also I want to have Captapera at 6 or let's say 5,000 feet altitude constraint. And what happens and what that means is when we activate the constraints here, we can see that we want to have 5,000 over Cap de Pera and 3,000 over here. So that means if I click descend now, it will descend so that it reaches 5,000 over Cap de Pera. So what I'm gonna do next is checking this one. So we have still 109 nautical miles to go. I will refresh this one, 108 nautical miles. So I should descend now with 2,000 feet per minute to reach that goal by MJV. And I am actually descending with 2,900 feet. So I'm way faster descending than what is necessary for me to descend like that. So what I will do is I will reduce my descent rate. I will reduce my descent rate to 19. Oh, that was the wrong button. 19. So I will reduce that, and you can see the feet per minute going up. 2,000. Here it says VS minus 1,900, and here we are minus 1,900. And actually, I just remember you cannot see that because I forgot to turn off the charts. Sorry about that. So here we have the VS minus 1,900. We have it over here, and I need to descend with 17,000 feet per minute to reach the 3,000 over Mallorca, because we have, and I mean, this is direct. This is direct, 96 nautical miles. We're not going direct, we're going over Cap de Pera. So I'm really way early to descend, so I reduced that to 1,500 actually. So the latest meter from Palma was from 1930 Zulu, and we now have 2032, so that means there could be another meter online. So we are requesting weather again. Return to the AOC menu, and then we wait until the message is received. Actually, there's a lot of traffic on the ground in Palma, I just saw. Company message arrived, so here we are. Printing. I could have checked that if it's new or not, but yeah, anyway. So I could descend now with 1,500 feet if I have 108 nautical miles to go. I just have 86. So if I refresh that, hey Pete, if I refresh that, I have 1,800 to go. But as I said, we're not going direct, we're going over Cap de Pera, so there's more nautical miles to be flown, actually. So, and this is printed. And actually, you can see this is the next meter from 20 Zulu, so every half an hour. So that means that actually in a few minutes there could be another one, but for now that's okay. So we have the approach of ILS 06 left. We have a QNH now 1028, and I had a look on the correct airport here at Palma, 1028. We have a temperature right now at 7 degrees. Oh, that was wrong. Yeah. 7 degrees. We have a wind of 100 at 04. And we have a transition altitude. I might remember that from the tower when it was online of 6,000. Our approach speed is 121 knots. I will, I think that is quite less. Let me see if I can set up this 100 at 4. Actually, am I flying? Yes, I am. It's always confusing if there is no sound. So for me, I cannot hear any sound at the moment. Arrival runway is, how long is it? 3330 meters. So runway landing distance available will be, let's say, 3 kilometers. Approach speed is 121 knots. We get the meter. Get meter and then I'll have to wait. That's interesting. Runway slope, I don't know. I don't want to look that up. Runway altitude, I don't know. It's very deep. Runway heading is 060. It's not 100% correct, but that's wrong. We are flaps full and reverse thrust will be used. So I calculate this and I have a low auto brake setting after 2,100 meters. And I can also, if I make the reverse thrust off, I think there is no change. No. So low auto brake is definitely enough. 2,134 meters. If I turn on the charts again and have a look on the airport, here, airport, then that means that the okay, actually it's 3,270, but yeah. So I think that if I have a look here at the picture, I don't know yet where I can find the available landing distance. If I have a look here, it's like not even 3/4 of the runway. So if I check the charts again, not even 3/4 should be here. Taxiway north is closed. So this is north. I'm not sure, I have to read the NOTAM again. If north is closed completely, because that would mean that we're not able to taxi to either side of the runway. Let me see in the NOTAMs again. Let me see in the NOTAMs again. Departure airport. Palma. Destination airport. Taxiway north closed. I don't know. Available PPR 60 minutes. I don't know. Maybe you can open that taxiway if you need it, but well, but it's just in the night. So taxiway north is open actually, and that means that I will be able to vacate via November 2, the latest. That's really good. And then I will taxi via Link, Juliet, and then down here to the apron. Actually, I don't know where Lufthansa is parking. But I will taxi down here onto gate 60 or something like that. What I could do, because I have no ATC anyway, I could go and land for runway 6 right. I mean, that means approach VOR runway 6 right. I mean, that would be basically no problem for me to fly that. Let me see. Climb direct, then turn right, one follow radial 0 climbing to 3 and join holding. Okay, the VOR approach is also very nice. Let us set up this. I'm not very used to this aircraft, so I don't know if I will be able to... Why is there no sound? Okay. Actually, let's just do that. Here, VOR 6 right. We are going the Lunik 3 mic via the Mallorca transition. Inside. And our RATNAV is 117.7. What I will do next is I need to check how this actually looks like. Okay, we're going here, and on the M006 right, it should be at 3 DME, I think. Not sure. Yeah, I think so. Should be 3 DME. We're starting the visual approach. So, we need to reduce the speed to 220 knots or less. Actually, we need to reduce it to 220 knots. We need to descend to 2,000 feet after Mallorca VOR. And then I will have to remember how far I have to descend. Okay, so
2,500. 2,500. 2,500. flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
$1,000. $500. $400. $100 above. $300. Minimum $200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
¿Qué vas haciendo? No, acabo de tomar tierra, no sabía que estabas conectado. No sé cuánto tiempo llevas, acabo de tomar tierra en las 06 izquierda y me iba para el stand número 100, girando aquí en Delta. Vale, Rocío, ya veo que estás llegando, sí. Vale, pues nada, entra por Delta al stand número 100. Recibido. Voy a ver de todas formas que creo que hay un estático y ahora te comento. Una pregunta, Torre. Estoy volando
Well,
con
nice.
727
I turned
cargo.
off the microphone and I don't know when it was.
Entiendo
Well,
que las de
great.
carga están... Cargo es 118, 117.
I hope it was not a long time ago.
Recibido, pues voy para cargo. Entonces,
So this
voy
tower
para allá.
controller is calling me, and I don't know why, because I'm texting to the gate anyway. But yeah, he's now not responding. Palma Tower, buenas tardes, the Lufthansa 55 Juliet. Request taxi to the gate.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, any gate of your preference?
No, not really. We are free.
Okay, so then turn right, enter after on your left for gate Juliet, stand 56.
Roger, we're turning right now, and no, right on Kilo, I guess, and then Lima gate 66 for Lufthansa 55 Juliet.
Lufthansa 55 Juliet, exactly now to your right, you're going to enter to Link. Immediately to the left, you will find Juliet. So that's the route.
Okay, Roger. Right into Link, then left into Juliet, and then gate 66 for Lufthansa 55 Juliet.
That's correct. Lufthansa 55 Juliet, welcome to Palma.
So we're turning here right into Link, onto Link, and then the next. So he said next, immediately left. That will be Juliet. Well, if I would have taxied straight ahead and then via Kilo, well, I won't complain. It's his airport, so he knows what to do. So we are on Juliet, and then Lima Kilo, and gate 66. And actually we can stop the chrono. We have a flight time of 1 hour 50 today, and we're going into where are we going? This is the bigger building, Pier C. This one, and then right now, and then gate 66. There's a lot of cars coming here, but oh. So do I have ground markings about 40 gates? I'm not sure about that. This is 62, 64, 66 should be this one. .66, taxi lights off, and we missed it because the joystick wasn't working. That's no problem. And we're taxiing in. Why is it turning? Why is this aircraft turning? I didn't do anything. Okay, stop here. And then... Why? I didn't had any alcohol tonight, so don't know what's going on here. Okay. Let's continue a little bit further. And that's it. Parking brake set. APU is running. Engine number 1 off. Engine number 2 off. Parking checklist. APU bleed. Oh, APU bleed is on. The LAC pumps are off. Engines off. Seatbelt signs off. Exterior lights as required. Fuel pumps are off. We will connect the jetway. Parking brake is set. Mobile phones can be switched off. Transponder set 2000. And the weather radar is switched off. And that's it. So we have the jetway connected. Wing lights are off. Beacon lights can stay on for now. Lufthansa 55 Juliet is on the blocks. Thanks for ETC. Have a great evening. Bye bye.
Welcome to Palma again. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.
So what I will do next is I connect the catering and the baggage and the external power. Actually, there is no external power, I think. Is there? No, there's not. Okay, no problem. I will be connected through the gangway, I guess. So I can connect the external power. So I can switch off the APU. And now the passengers will deboard. Very nice. Oh, see, there is a baggage. Well, that's funny that you should take baggage out, and actually, are you? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. That was it for today. A successful flight from Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca in the Flybywire A320 from Lufthansa. Thank you for joining me today or watching the video later on. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the stream and or the video, better to say. And yeah, I think I will be flying on Sunday again. Maybe I can make it tomorrow evening, but yeah, I think it will be on Sunday. So I hope to see you guys again, and enjoy the rest of the evening.